Here we are for round 1 of this 5-match league with Blue-Green Infect. We are on the play and we have an infect. We have 2 infect creatures, some pump spells, so we are gonna keep this hand. Probably we are gonna fetch this Windset Heath into forest because we have our blue source already and we don't need it right away, and we might be playing against burn, so we wanna save some points if we can. All right, let's see if I can let me take this sound off so you guys don't hate me. Alright, so Bird and Catacombs go. Alright. Here we have 2 options. We can play Breeding Pool on top. I think we can play Breeding Pool on top, play Might of Volcrosa and see what happens. But this Bird and Catacombs can fetch for white source and take and play Path to Exile, which it could be very bad for us. So what we are gonna do is play Inkmoth Nexus. We're gonna play Rancor first and then Inkmoth Nexus. So at least we have an idea of what our opponent exactly is playing. Okay, so this resolves. We're gonna attack. Alright, so it seems he has nothing, maybe? I don't know. Let's play Inkmoth Nexus just in case our Glistener Elf dies, so we have a backup creature. Okay, so he might be playing John. He's gonna bolt our creature. No, oh, okay, we're playing against Living End. Okay, so this is going to be a race. Luckily, we have our Inkmoth Nexus, which we are not going to activate until the first Living End happens, because otherwise we would lose probably both of our creatures. So let's see, he cycles Street Wraith also. So in this matchup, this is a pure race because none of us are trying to interact with each other. So this is essentially a race. Let's see if we can win this one. I think we can because we have Inkmoth Nexus, which is the best creature to have in play when Living End happens. So we'll see. Also, we have this Might of Volcrosa. Okay, so it's going to bulk Inkmoth Cure to kill our Rancor. Sure. What? Oh, this only destroys artifacts. So I think. Okay, so he only wanted to put that on the graveyard. Okay, got it. So here, what we can do? Oh wait, we can kill our opponent. Yeah, let's do that. I wasn't thinking that I had this Breeding Pool, but yeah, we can just like pump and kill our opponent. He has to have 2 Steaming Spirit Guide, which is very unlikely. So we are gonna try to 2 and 3 our opponent. Okay. And He does have it. Okay. He has 2 Seeming Spirit Guides. Oh, Best Within. Okay, never mind. It's not that bad. Okay. I mean, obviously it's pretty bad because we lost 2 of our best spells. But at least we don't have to fight all these creatures in the graveyard. Plus now, if he wants to living end us, we have our Glistening Elf in the graveyard, which is not bad. Plus we have our Dismember. Okay, so he cycled Pale Recluse to get a Stomping Ground and played untap. I doubt this means anything at all, but hopefully this doesn't backfire us. Alright, here he's at 12, so we might start attacking with this beast with 2 rankers. This might be the best option, because otherwise we could activate Inbot Nexus, play a rancor on it, which is 3 poison cannons, which is roughly the same as being a 12 life. So yeah, let's do this. Let's play rancor and attack for 7, which is a turn two turn clock. And we're gonna try to kill our opponent with normal damage, which is what Infect does, right? No, it's not. But sometimes it does. He keeps cycling. This has a bad outcome maybe if our opponent living end us, because then we are very far behind on the poison race, because we lose our normal damage creature. Okay, so I think this is going to give us a lot of information. So he does indeed have a cascade spell. It is an instant, so he's going to living end us this turn. The thing is, are we dying next turn? Probably. We might be dying next turn, actually. So maybe our attack last turn was a bad one, because we knew that could happen. And now, instead of they being at 6 poison counters, they are at 3. Yeah, probably that was a bad attack. And now we are forced to attack with our beast. So yeah, this has been a bad attack. This has been a bad strategy all the way. Cascade into living end. Okay, let's return this to our hands. Okay, now here he has 3, 6, 9, 13, 16 damage. So, and I forgot about his hand, but he had a Fulminator Mage, which is really bad for us. Fulminator and living end he had the outburst and something else which I don't remember, and I believe I didn't copy. No, I didn't. Sorry. Oh, Fullmetal Living End, yeah, and something else. Okay. So we need to block with one of our creatures for sure. So I think our best option is to play Brilliant Corruptor this turn, turn block with Wisdom Elf, and try to win on the way back. This is a rough matchup because, as I said, we don't have a lot of interaction. At least we have some spell pierce in the main, plus some in the sideboard, plus the relics, which might buy us some time. But it's a rough matchup. They are pretty consistent on what they are doing, and we might be not fast enough to kill them before they combo us out. Alright, so they are going to attack. Let's see. Okay, so they are attacking with how many creatures? Because we have to count the 4 life for this member if we need to. Okay, so he's not so sure. We are not in a good position anyway, so we would need what we would need. Becoming Mens is not enough because we have to activate the Month Nexus and have an extra card on the. Okay, so if we block and they don't play Fulminary Mage, we have 5 cards in our graveyard and we can draw Becoming Mens and kill them right away. Because this doesn't have reach, does it? No. Okay. So we are going to turn block because he left 2 creatures. They left 2 creatures back, so there's no way we can kill them by attacking with our Brilliant Corruptor or Glistener Elf. So let's see what they do. But we are in a rough position. Okay, this is Fulminary Mage most likely. Yes, so we might be just dead. I think there is no way of. Okay. So if we double rancor our Brilliant Corruptor, that is a 6/2. Then this is not enough because I mean we are gonna try it just in case because there is no way we are surviving next turn. So we are gonna see if our opponent just doesn't block correctly because we have our dismember to clear the path, and with this mutagenic growth we can try to sneak this one in. Let's see what is the blocker. Probably is gonna triple block our creature. Okay, 1 block. If this is the only block, they are dead. If they double block, okay, so they decided to block with only one creature, with the Ignature. That means they are dead. They didn't think about all the possibilities, but it is just safe if we are attacking with a creature and we are tapping out most of our mana, it is just safe to triple block our creature, because I'm dead on the way back. So yeah, this was a bad block that is going to give us the win here. No matter what the possibility is, how obscure our combination of cards might be, it is just correct to triple block a trample infect creature in this case. And we won this first match. So let's see if we can win another one. I think post sideboard we have a lot of options. So let's see. We definitely won Spell Pierce. I doubt we won this spell. I'm not sure. Well, let's see what we won first. Relics, Spell Pierce, and I don't think we want Pit of Needle. We don't want Kitchen Finks for sure, and we don't need Nator's Claim either. So let's see, what don't we want? Probably Twisted Image. Twisted Image is pretty bad. They don't have anything that we can kill with it, so it could be just a cantrip. We definitely want our Dismember just in case this type of situation happen. I'm not super happy about Wild Defiance because it's just slow and it doesn't do what we want. Plus they have what's it called, Beast Within, so it's not very effective. So we don't want this either. So we have 3 slots. Okay, 3 slots. Let's see, do we want anything else? I think everything is fine. Like then we get 3 Spell Pierce plus 2 relics to fight their combo. I'm not sure about this spell. We'll try this way. An ideal hand would be a elf plus some hate card, so that's perfect. We have relic and we have Spell Pierce. We have some protection spells and creatures. That's fine. We are short on pump spells, but that is not going to backfire us, I guess, because we have a lot of protection. So we are gonna keep. Okay, Orberg pass. Okay, even better. Here we're gonna fetch for Breeding Pool and play our Crystal Elf. So we're not going to turn 2 them or turn 3 even. So it might be correct to play Relic. So if they cycle this turn, we can start eating creatures. So yeah, let's do this. Let's just play safe. Let's start eating our opponent's graveyard. Excuse me. And let's see if we can win. Okay, they did nothing. All right. Alright, so becoming immense is gonna be handy in a couple turns. Okay, so we don't have a spell pierce up, mana up, but we will next turn, most likely. Again, Relic of Progenitors is not a shutdown card. They still can play around Relic. Gonna force them to eat the Burning Catacomb. This is not like a card that shuts down the entire deck, but at least it buys some enough time to try to kill them before they can do something. This might be a Fulminator Mage, maybe not. What is this thing? It might be okay. It might be okay. Fulminator Mage. Okay, fine. That is completely fine. Dryad Arbor, by the way, is awful in this matchup because it's both a creature and a land, so when they're living at us, it goes away, so that's another reason not to have Dryad Arbor. Okay, we drew Forest, which is perfect, because that allow us... Well, it doesn't allow us to do any... Well, it does allow us to have mana up for Vines and Spell Pierce, which is not bad. We're gonna start off with Relic, so they eat a creature, probably Fulminator Mage. Oh no, okay, they decided to take the other one. Fine. I guess they might think Fulminator Mage is more useful than the 4/4 creature, but I disagree. I believe because they have a problem already. They have a Relic and they have a creature that they have to kill, and I have a mana up, so I don't know if Fulminator Mage is going to be useful anymore if they ever living in us. They might force a early living end just to as a removal spell to kill Glistering Elf, and I might let that resolve. Okay, that is okay. We are gonna use our Vines because we don't wanna get this one killed, and we have enough time for our Becoming Immense. So I believe it is just safe to cast Vines here. We have 2 protection for spell, so I think we might say that we are safe. Okay, they are cycling. No cycle, okay. Alright. Another Glisten Elf. I don't think we are playing this one. I guess we can start off with this. Okay, well, this Rigma, sure. Weird, but sure. We are going to attack. And definitely in this matchup post-war we are the control deck, for sure. We need to stop them from comboing us out, and we have to. I think we have to try to kill them in 2 turns if we can. We are not in becoming man's range yet, but if we draw a pump spell of some sort, we might be killing them in 2 turns. Okay, so they are passing with 4 mana up. That probably means a living end. The question is, okay, upkeep living end. Oh, best within. Okay. They cannot. Okay, so they are forcing us to pop this relic. Okay, let's see. If they draw another land, Spell Pierce is going to become useless. So I think it's better to Spell Pierce this one out, keep eating the graveyard, and have Relic, which is going to be good all the time. It's going to be good regardless of the amount of mana, probably. So yeah, I think it's okay to Spell Pierce this one, because the longer the game goes, the worse Spell Pierce is going to become. So I think it's safe to do this. Okay, we drew Windset Heath, which I think is going to be very good, because we are gonna attack now with Glistening Elf. I guess we can start with. I think I should have activate Relic in response, regardless, but it's okay. So next turn, they are dead. Although, I mean, I guess they are not dead actually, because they will living in us just for value. So I might play the second Glistening Elf just to force the issue. I think so. Yeah, we have the Blinding Agent after the living end, so let's double the clock. Yeah, they're gonna cycle, sure, it's fine. There will be a point where they can double cascade us, one in response of the relic. So we might need to pop this relic pretty soon. Actually, they tap out somehow. I might pop it, but not yet. Do you see that? That's what I was talking about, that the relic doesn't shut off the deck, the living end deck, because they might play around it, and since we are not putting too much pressure on them, they might just play around and eventually comboing us. Okay, we're gonna play our land. We're entering in a very okay. So if they cycle another creature, I might pop the relic, because this is getting dangerous. I think it's worth taking the risk here. Okay, so they are also playing around that. Because it's getting, you see, like they now have potentially 2 cascade spells. This is really bad for us. Okay, they are cycling right now. Sure. This is going to be very difficult to overcome. Another cycler. The problem here is that we didn't have enough pressure. Sure. If they fetch that Verdant Catacombs, we might pop this relic. Okay, not a bad draw. Let's do this first. Okay, I guess we might force the issue. I mean, we might try to become immense them right now, so they are forced to living end us. In that case, I should have kept my noble hierarch in hand. But I might do it anyway, because we have the Blighting Agent. Yeah, I think I'm going to force the issue here. I think I'm going to. So, like, playing the Noble Hierarch was a mistake because we have lethal regardless. But I think this is a good opportunity to force them to living in us. And if they don't have anything, well, I mean, it's going to be game. Okay. Let's see what you got. Oh, okay. So they decided that they didn't have maybe any cascade spell, or maybe it wasn't worth. But yeah, that's all for round 1. I'll see you next round.